Rohingya refugees have sued Facebook for $150 billion. The refugees claim the social network is failing to stem hate speech on its platform, exacerbating violence against the vulnerable minority. The complaint lodged in a California court says the algorithms that power the US-based company promote disinformation and extremist thought that translates to real-world violence. The legal complaint argues that Facebook's algorithms drive susceptible users to join ever more extreme groups, a situation that is open to exploitation by autocratic politicians and regimes. Rights groups have long charged that Facebook does not do enough to prevent the spread of disinformation and misinformation online. Critics say even when alerted to hate speech on its platform, the company fails to act. The Rohingya refugees state in their complaint, and I quote, "Facebook is like a robot programmed with a singular mission to grow. The undeniable reality is that Facebook's growth, fueled by hate, division and misinformation, has left hundreds of thousands of devastated Rohingya lives in its wake." End of quote. In a coordinated action, British lawyers also submitted a letter of notice to Facebook's London office. The namely Muslim group faces widespread discrimination in Myanmar, where they are despised as interlopers despite having lived in the country for generations. A military-backed campaign that the United Nations said amounted to genocide saw hundreds of thousands of Rohingya driven across the border into Bangladesh in 2017, where they have lived since in sprawling refugee camps. In 2018, UN human rights investigators said the use of Facebook had played a key role in spreading hate speech that fueled the violence. A Reuters investigation that year, cited in the US complaint, found more than 1,000 examples of posts, comments and images attacking the Rohingya and other Muslims on Facebook. This year, a huge leak by a company insider sparked articles arguing Facebook, whose parent company is now called Meta, knew its sites could harm some of their billions of users, but executives chose growth over safety. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.